Assalamu alaikum student, this is Sir Ahsan. Today is our third lecture for class 7 computer studies. Today's topic is generations of computer. We were discussed in previous lecture the history of computer and the generation of computer is included in ages in modern age, and modern age is divided into fourth generation. Now let's start our today's topic. Generations of computer can be classified in fourth generation, and we can say computer can be classified in fourth generation. First generation starts from 1946 to 1959. In this generation, vacuum tubes were used in computers. They produce heat due to high consumption of electric power and occupied large area. Their maintenance was a big problem to frequent breakdown and faults. Vacuum tubes were look like tube lights in your home, and they were used as a power supply unit of computer in first generation of computer. The input and output devices were which were attached to the computer were very slow. Punch card and punch paper tapes were used to store data and programs. These programs were written in machine language, which was a difficult task. Some popular computers of first generation are ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Calculator; EDSEC, Electronic Delayed Storage Automatic Computer; EDVAC, Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer; and the UNIVAC is the most popular computer of first generation. The full form of UNIVAC is Universal Automatic Computer, etc. After the first generation completed, the second generation started in 1959 to 1964. The major invention of second generation were transistors. Transistor replaced vacuum tubes, or vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors, which were very small in size and produced less heat due to low consumption of electric power. After the invention of transistors, computer size became smaller, breakdowns and faults became less, and maintenance became easy. The input and output devices of this generation became faster, and magnetic tape were used to store data. Different low level languages were used to write programs. For example, uh, assembly language were used for writing programs and give the instruction to the computer. Some popular computer of second generation are IBM 7070, 7080 and 7090, and NCR 300 and UNIVAC 3 were the popular computers of second generation. Now the third generation was started in 1965 until end in 1970. The major invention of this period were integrated circuit or ICs. Due to these, computer size became very small, speed and accuracy were increased, breakdowns were less, maintenance became easy with the less electricity consumption. The input and output devices became faster and reliable. The keyboard and display screens were used as output devices, and keyboard is used as input devices. Magnetic discs were used to store data and programs. Magnetic tape also used in third generation. High level languages were developed and frequently used to write programs. Some popular high level languages of third generation are C language, C++, GW Basic, Fortran, Pascal, etc. are the most popular languages of third generation computers. Popular computers of third generations are IBM 360, IBM 370, UNIVAC 9000 series, etc. Now move to the fourth generation. It starts from 1970 to till that. In this period, large scale integration LSI and VLSI, very large scale integration semiconductors for use for logical and memory circuits for computer. Due to this technology, the first microprocessor was invented in 1971 by Intel Corporation. Computer size became much smaller, speed and accuracy were increased, the input and output devices became very fast. Mouse, GUI, graphical user interface, were introduced in this generation. So pointing input devices were also used to as input devices. Keyboard has already used. Display screen already used from the third generation. Floppy disk, hard disk and CDs are used to store data and programs. High level and fourth generation languages are in use to write programs. Some popular computers of this period: 386, 386DX, 486, 486DS, Pentium series of computer. And for the new generation become a start after the fourth generation, which is not included in your syllabus, but that is called artificial intelligence, where we live in today's. So artificial intelligence is discussed in next class. Now the class move to the question uh, along with this topic. The question is describe computer according to their generation, and the answer is given here in the form of type. In type form answer is given, and you can also check the answer from your book, page number 4 and 5. You can mark it and write it down in your classwork copies. Fill in the blanks of exercise number 1, true false from exercise number 1, and choose the correct answer from chapter number 1, and try to make these try to solve all these answers, fill in the blanks, true false, MCQs, by the reading of your chapter book, chapter number 1. You can easily search the answer of fill in the blanks, true false and MCQs. If you have any problem, give the your opinion to the school, then I will solve fill in the blanks, true false and MCQs for you. Thank you, students. Allah Hafiz. God bless you.